Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. No, it's not the morning. It's nighttime, baby. Hope you guys are all doing great. Appreciate you guys all stopping by the stream. We're going to turn music off, the standard music that the Half Dice Draymond presents us with. I appreciate you guys for all watching. It means the world to me. Happy week 11. Crazy. It's already week 11, right? Feels like the season just started. It always goes by so fast. It's just crazy. What up, Caitlin? How we doing? How we doing, Spock? Yeah, happy belated birthday to Spock. Spock is the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's get it, Nick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jane Daniels or Joe Burrow? I'm finishing up my rankings. I'm about to post them on Patreon shortly. What I will tell you is I have Jaden Daniels at 5. I'm going to move him up. I have Joe Burrow 4. I have Jaden Daniels 4. Joe Burrow 5. Back to back. So I'd go Daniels. What's up? What's up? How we doing? What up, Louie? What up, Kraft or Goddard? I'm going Kraft. What's up? What's up, Chris? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Penny Pounder? How we doing? What's up, Silver? How you doing, man? Traded away Pollard and Reed for Aaron Jones and Pickens. W or an L? That's like a. I would say that's a push. Like in betting, when you get your money back, you didn't win, you didn't lose. That's what that is. I wouldn't consider that like, I'm not going to sit here and shit on that trade, and I'm not going to sit here and say that that's like a complete W. Gun to the head, I think I'd prefer Aaron Jones and Pickens by the slightest of margin possible. The slightest of margin possible. So, yeah, I do think that's a good trade, but again, it's not like I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, that's the greatest trade I've ever seen, right? That's just kind of my opinion on things. Start one, Jennings, Sutton, or Hill. I am starting Hill. G6, like a G6. Love your picture. Is that a... Wait, let me fucking make this full screen. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was you. That's Tony when he's sitting outside when the bear is outside of his house. I know ball, thinking I don't know about the Sopranos. My goat, Tony. I love Tony Soprano. Thank you for the super chat. Live down the street from his house. I don't actually, but I do know where his house is at. Where it was. Rest in peace, James Gandolfini. The character Tony, of course. I know where his house is at. Reed or Devontae Smith, Love or Ruth. You need to win. Don't we all? Don't we all? Love versus Russ. I'm leaning Russ. Leaning Russ because the Ravens defense is dog shit. I'm leaning Russ, not because I think Love is bad. I Love's great, right? I love Jordan Love. I was one of the biggest supporters of Jordan Love all summer. What's up, Blue Eyes? Hunter, what the fuck is wrong with you? In your picture is fucking Robert Downey Jr. That's funny. But yeah. After someone said that I was looking real breedable the other day, this chat's real horny chat. Yeah, so definitely Russ over Love. And it really doesn't have anything to do really negatively with Jordan Love. It's just more positive on Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson's going to shred that Ravens defense. I think we're going to get a real high-scoring game, a back-and-forth affair that's going to end up leading with Mr. Unlimited potentially finishing as a top 8, maybe even top 5 quarterback. I got Jordan Love in the top 12. He's just like closer to 12, whereas I have Mr. Unlimited around quarterback 8. So, again, not going to sit here and pretend like, oh my God, if you start Jordan Love, you're an idiot, right? Or that Jordan Love can't outscore Russ. But if it was my team, I'm playing Russ. And then Reed or Devontae Smith is a tough question. It's a tough question because Reed is very in and out, right? Like the burger joint, right? Jaden Reed, he has the highest of highs, right? He has those games where he gets in there and he's nuclear. He's going crazy. He's going fucking bananas. He is taking it to the maximum. He's going crazy. But he also has the lowest of low type of games. And Devontae Smith is currently banged up. I'm going to read the injury report for you right now so that just so that you guys all know. So when it comes to Devontae Smith, you are not the father. That sounded like Maury or whatever his name is. So he's good to go with the hamstring. Gun to my head, I normally go with the more risky option, which would be Jaden Reed, but you're saying you got to win, so we're going to go with Devontae Smith. I will have Devontae Smith ranked slightly ahead of Jaden Reed. So Devontae Smith, and we're going with Russie, Mr. Russell Wilson. And just so you guys know, if you're new, I will get to all of your guys' normal questions. I try. The super chats, they always get answered first, though. That's just how it goes. Yo, boss, simple question. Beamy Studios, thank you for the super chat. Calvin Ridley or Cortland Sutton this week? I appreciate it, boss. I appreciate you as well. That is a tough question for two reasons. Because one, Calvin Ridley's quarterback, I don't trust worth shit. Now, I said that last week. I blatantly said I don't want to trust Calvin Ridley because I do not trust Will Levis, right? And then Will Levis goes out there and he bites the defense's ear off like he's Mike Tyson going up against Holyfield, right? So that was impressive. And now, obviously, the Titans didn't win, but Calvin Ridley had quite the day. So the question is, can he continue to repeat that? Or is Will Levis a one-hit wonder, right? Is Will Levis the guy that sings what's that song? Electric Avenue, right? That one-hit wonder type of deal, right? Cortland Sutton's, he's hit back-to-back. Michael Jordan, 96, 97. Back-to-back good games. So what that's going to do is that's going to push me towards Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton's matchup up against Atlanta is definitely a matchup that he can take advantage of. Now, I don't think he's going to finish as a top 6 wide receiver. Again, I think that would be a kind of not a crazy thought, right? Because he's going to get a lot of targets. The other wide receivers around him are just not very good. Let's call a spade a spade. We all know that. So I think the volume's going to be there for him. I think he's a lot safer than Calvin Ridley. And if they both have really high upside, why not just go with the guy you trust a little bit more, with the quarterback you trust a little more? So for that reason, it would be Cortland Sutton. Thank you for the super chat. Jesse, or Jose, I apologize. I don't know how to read, guys. Jose Horta, thank you for the super chat. I apologize for calling you Jesse. Jesse's girl. Thank you for the super chat. D-Hop, Debo, Ridley, Jawan Jennings, or Downs start two. Now, Josh Downs has been kicked like the guy in 300 down that huge hole, right? That's what's happened to Josh Downs. Anthony Richardson is better for Jonathan Taylor. Anthony Richardson hurts any of the wide receivers there. Now, can Josh Downs produce with Anthony Richardson? Of course, because Josh Downs is very, 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 very talented. The targets will be there, but the sanctity of the targets, the greatness of the targets, them actually being somewhat near the guy are not going to be as high. So Josh Downs is a sit. We are going to be playing. You're playing Deebo Samuel. I know Deebo Samuel has rinsed you before. I know Deebo Samuel didn't have the best game last week, but you can't sit Deebo Samuel. The question is, do you want to go D-Hop up against the Chiefs defense that has looked solid, or up against the Bills defense that at times has looked solid? Or do you feel more confident playing double San Francisco? You double tap with Jawan Jennings? Or do you go Ridley, right? Ridley's been pretty hot recently, but he's going up against Minnesota. My pick would be D-Hop. I know D-Hop did disappoint last week, but I do think the volume is going to be very, very good for D-Hop. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, back and forth, rock'em sock'em robots affair. So in my humble opinion, it would be Deebo Samuel, because you can't sit Deebo Samuel. I can't sit here and tell you anything that would point towards you sitting Deebo Samuel. So Deebo is going to be the start, as is DeAndre Hopkins. And that's not negative towards Jawan Jennings, who I really like. That's not negative towards Ridley, who I like. It's not. It's just Deebo and Deebo. D-Hop and Deebo are the guys that I would start. Brian Robinson Jr. is expected to be a full go tonight. Take that with a grain of salt. But that is the expectation. And that is what I expect. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, he's this super safe option. I'm not going to say that, because they also like Eckler. But if I have Brian Robinson, I'm playing him in most scenarios. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it. John, thank you for the super chat. Drop Mostert and pick up Estime. Have Achane. This is the point in the season where I am going to always be in favor of handcuffing. Early on in the season, I think handcuffing is a little bit silly, right? I think holding your own handcuff on the bench is burning a hole in your pocket. But as you get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to the playoffs is when having that handcuff is very important. If Devon Achane was to get hurt tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Sunday, up against the Raiders at home in the 305, Dale, then what's going to happen is you are going to want Mostert. Now, if you didn't have Achane, gun to the head, the answer is Estime, because Estime could be the lead back on the Denver Broncos. So my opinion here is, if you feel confident in your running back core, hold Mostert. Because if Achane goes down, you're going to want Mostert. Now, if your running back core is brutal, if your running back core is like, okay, every week I'm confused who my running back two is, every week I'm starting guys that are bending me over a table, that what I would do is then I would have to pick up Estime because Estime could be the answer for you. But if you feel confident in your running backs, hold Mostert because if A-Chain was to go down, knock on wood, we don't root for injuries, then Mostert would end up being the guy. Jason, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. My dog, Jason. Jason, ask your question in chat and I'll answer it. Thank you for the super chat. Acid Power says, should I start Terry, CD, or JT in my flex? Great question. I'm gonna go Terry. There's a lot of talking heads on the internet. Oh my god, guys, you can't play Terry, guys. Don't you know that the Eagles defense has been playing good against guys like Terry McLaurin? Oh my god, I'm gonna be a fucking pussy. I'm so scared. That's what people do, right? They talk themselves out of smart plays. The KISS method is always valuable. Keep it simple, stupid. Terry's been explosive. Terry's been amazing. So why are we going to sit Terry? Think about it. You'll be able to sleep at night playing Terry McLaurin. If he shits the bed, you'll be like, okay, you know what? Nick made a sound argument. Terry's been on fire. You play him, right? Whereas when you play CeeDee Lamb, right? If CeeDee Lamb shits the bed and you played him, oh my God, I started a wide receiver in a Cooper Rush offense. I'm fucking stupid, right? That's what you'll think, right? With JT. Oh, I started Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson threw 7 picks so they couldn't run the ball. Oh, right? So I do feel a lot more confident in JT than CD though. But yeah, I'm going Terry. I think again, it's one of those where those guys are all good players, right? Great players, right? JT is a top running back in the NFL. CD is one of the best receivers. Terry is one of the top 24 receivers in the NFL. Right? So my opinion feels good here. I'm going to play Terry McLaurin. He's been on fire, so I'm going to play him. It's really that simple, right? We're not going to overthink things. We're not going to get cute. We're going to play him. We are going to play him. So Jason, make sure you drop your question in chat. I still haven't seen it. Make sure you leave it in chat. Pollard or BRJ? I mess with the rankings right now. I think I'd lean with Brian Robinson Jr. I have Brian Robinson Jr. right now 22, Pollard 23. I'm about to update the rankings on Patreon. You guys will see them. I'm just trying to tear them off right now. Anyone that's on the Patreon, make sure you guys check that out. If you're not, $7.50 a month. We're going to continue to figure out how to make the Patreon better and better for you guys. There would be a lot more information on there if I didn't have a normal job because I would just have way more time to just sit there and throw all types of shit in there, whereas I just don't have the time to do that right now. We're dropping Travis Etienne down the rankings, bro. If you play Travis Etienne, good luck, Charlie. That's what the name of that show was, right? Good luck, Charlie. Dobbins or Stevenson? Dobbins. Start B-Rob tonight or Chase Brown? Chase Brown. Start 2, JSN, MHJ, Dell, Downs, Adams, Higgins. Draft day, A. Wiggins. MHJ is not playing this week, so you can't play him. Going to go Adams. And you're going Higgins if Higgins plays. If not, it's going to be Adams and Dell. Jason, did you leave a question here? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it, unless you're just being nice and super chatting. I got to check for the Patreon questions as well. People drop questions on there. I always make sure to answer those. And I will answer those in a couple seconds. Ertz or Disley? I would go Ertz. Start 2, Reed, Waddle, Flowers, Njoku, Goddard. I'm going Njoku, and I'm going Flowers. Unless you're talking about like, oh, Njoku versus Goddard, it's Njoku, and then it's Flowers and Reed. Ertz or Tucker? I'm going Tucker. Tucker the fucker. Who the fuck is Tucker? I'm so stupid. That's DJ Tucker, right? I'm going Ertz. Trey Tucker. Eckler or Downs? Downs. Yeah, I have them in a similar range as Spock. All right, let me just answer some Patreon questions right quick. Right quick. I'm getting absolutely fisted in a couple of my leagues. I can't front with you fast. Cannot front with you. What you'll realize is when you play in leagues with people that know exactly everything that I'm going to do, it makes it 90 times harder to play fantasy football. So it makes it very, very tough to play in leagues against people that know exactly what you're going to do. Every single one of my friends that I play in leagues with watch my videos. So it makes it a lot tougher to succeed. Ugh. Oh no, I'm playing downs over those guys. I'm torn between Devontae Smith and Cedric Tillman this week. Play Tillman. Yeet. Yeet. Eckler or Downs? Downs. Adams, McLaurin, Hopkins, McConkey, Reed, Cooper. Sheldon Cooper. Anyone else watch Young Sheldon? Show's so fucking stupid that I actually kind of like it. Sheldon Cooper. Adams, McLaurin, Hopkins, McConkey, Reed, Cooper. Adams and McLaurin. Adams and McLaurin. Bench 1, Pickens, McLaurin, or London. I'm benching London. I'm benching London. All right, did Jason leave his question in here? I gotta find it. And I just can't feel about it. Jameis or AR? Jameis. Hey, Nick, would you drop DJ Moore for Juwan Jennings? Yes. I would prefer to wait and see, realistically. But if you're in a pinch, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, realistically, do I want to do that? No. But I'm risking the biscuit and starting Christian Watson this week. You have Craig, Wayne. You got some large cojones that I do not have. I do not have enough balls to do something like that. I do not. Do or do not. There is no try. Like and subscribe. Very nice. Pick 3. Bench 1. I'm benching Metcalf. Bears D are good against non-slot wide receivers. Bears defense is good in general. We're benching London. I'm benching Shakir. Who are you picking for Jones versus Miocic? I mean, I got John Bones Jones. I assume most people do. I know most people probably don't like John Jones. I used to not like John Jones. I thought he lost. Fuck, what's the guy's name? I bet on the guy too, and I thought I swear, I feel very confident that he lost this guy. I'm trying to think of his name off the top of my head, and I can envision what the guy looks like too. Fuck, John Jones fights. It was a couple years ago. And I thought the guy beat him. I was so sure the guy beat him. Honestly, it was Dominic Reyes. I really thought Dominic Reyes beat him, but he didn't. I'm going Jones. Miocic, he doesn't give a fuck. He's just getting the payday. I got Chandler over Oliveira because I like both of them, but I'm more of a Chandler fan. I think Chandler gets him this time. I thought he was going to beat him last time too. And then I got Nickel over Paul Craig. The guy from Ruffy, I got Ruffy as well. And then the chicks fight, to be honest, I just don't care enough to even give a prediction. And that's just because unless it's like a high level women's MMA fight, I normally don't really I don't really find a lot of the fighters to be that interesting. There's a couple like Aaron Blanchfield from New Jersey. I like Rose Namajunas. There's a couple of female fighters that I do enjoy watching, but in general, if I haven't watched like a million of their fights, I'm not going to sit here and give you like a super strong take. Like I've seen all of Chandler's fights dating back to Bellator. I've seen all of Oliveira's fights, all of John Jones's fights, all of Miocic's fights. Just watching them all back. I've seen every single Bo Nickel fight. I've bet on Paul Craig before and he's lost me money, so I feel like I have a pretty good knowledge of a lot of stuff in the UFC. Um, and I think Aspinall might be able to beat John Jones. Matchups are overrated. They are in a way. Torn between Ertz and Henry. I'm going Henry. Devontae Smith or Monty. I'd go Monty. Not if I go. I'd go Monty. Chase Brown, McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, B Rob. I'm starting them all except for B Rob. Like and subscribe, yes sir. B Rob or Stevenson. I would go. I need to get these rankings out. Sorry about that. I'd go Stevenson. Young Sheldon was kind of badass. He is. You're excited for the fight this weekend, Caitlin? Or on Friday? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be sad, dude. I think it's gonna be very, very sad when Mike Tyson loses to Jake Paul. Now, I've already bet on Jake Paul by knockout. I want Mike Tyson to knock Jake Paul out. That would be so awesome. It would be so cool, right? I'm only 25. I've never seen like prime Mike Tyson. I wasn't alive for that. People that have been alive for that will tell you how great Mike Tyson is. And I've watched him fight before on the internet, and yeah, he's really fucking good. He's not that same guy. He's an unk. He's old as fuck. So I just don't think I can truly sit here and just suck the guy off and say, oh my God, he's going to beat Jake Paul. I don't think Jake Paul is that good, but I think that Mike Tyson loses to Jake Paul. And I think that's going to be a very tough pill to swallow for a lot of people, that some old bastard gets knocked out by Jake Paul. And it's going to suck because I do like Mike Tyson. One of my favorite actors. Great in The Hangover. Pick 3. Why you pithing him up? Who? Scary Terry, London, Dell, Flowers, Persall, or Judy? Great question. London, Scary Terry, Flowers. Tyson or Paul, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Jake. It's gonna be Jake. And I want Tyson to knock him out. So do I, Spock. I want Tyson to fucking hit him with the uppercut. The thing is, Jake is really good at fighting from the distance. Keeping the guy, like, he's not really good when they come his way, right? He's good at putting the aggression on. So if Tyson's able to get in the pocket, stand with him, maybe chop his chest, chop the body, go to the head. If Tyson's for 2 rounds, Tyson could realistically knock him out, and that's what I hope happens. I hope that he gets knocked the fuck out, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Dave Harvey, thank you for the super chat. Reed or Tillman in the flex? Great question. That's a great question. I'm going to give you an even greater answer. So my opinion is Tillman. Tillman has been so red hot that people need to start putting an immense amount of respect on Cedric Tillman's name. A immense amount of respect. Now, am I going to crown him as this top 12 wide receiver every single week? Fuck no, baby. No, I'm not. But I am going to sit here and tell you that for your team, unless you have like this is the list of receivers I've ranked ahead of Terry McLaurin right now. Again, they're about to go on the Patreon. Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, Garrett Wilson, and that's it. Terry McLaurin, and that's it. That is it. Those are all the guys I have ranked ahead of Cedric Tillman. Now, you can make an argument for Drake London over Tillman, Deebo Samuel over Tillman, Zay Flowers over Tillman. You can make that argument. But I am here to tell you right now that I want you guys to start really considering Tillman as like a top 12 rest of the season guy. I'm not going to crown him as that, but I think we need to start considering that that might actually be the case and that Tillman might end up as a league winner. So I'm going Tillman over Reed. I feel very confident in that take. And I hope Jake is sleeping with the fishes. I hope he is. I hope he gets knocked out. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Thank you for the super chat, Chao Zhang. Thank you very much. I hope I pronounced your name wrong. If I didn't, I do apologize. Made this clear over the years. I am an idiot when it comes to pronouncing names. I am terrible at it. I was pronouncing. See, exactly. That's how fucking stupid I am. I was pronouncing guys' names in the NFL wrong for years. It's so bad. I know what everyone's name is, and I still can't do it. It's like my kryptonite. Trade Kenneth Walker. Chase Brown, and Knicks for Jaden Daniels, Bijan, and Pacheco. That's one of those K9. That's one of those trades where it's like very, very close. Very, very close. It's basically dead even. If Pacheco returns next week and is fully healthy, you win that trade. If Pacheco comes back and he doesn't look as much like himself, you may lose that trade. Now you're getting a big upgrade from your running backs to Bijan. Bijan's clearly the best running back in that trade. And Jaden Daniels is clearly the best quarterback in that trade. The question is, what production do you get out of Pacheco? Are you getting the old Pacheco, or are they easing him in? I think, gun to my head, I would accept this trade. Because I think Bijan's a lock and loaded top 5 running back for the rest of the season. I think Stormy Daniels, Jaden, is a top 5 quarterback for the rest of the season. And I think Pacheco is a fringe top 12 running back. Whereas Knicks is more of like a top 16 quarterback, right? And Chase Brown's value could dip if they continue to use Khalil Herbert more. So gun to the head, got to make the trade. Do it. Do or do not. There is no try. We are doing it. We're getting Daniels, we're getting Bijan, and we're getting Pacheco. It's very close. It is very, very, very close. I'm not going to sit here and say like, wow, you just fucking robbed that guy, right? Broad daylight, robbed him, right? I'm not going to say that. No one should say that. No one should be like, wow, what a robbery, highway robbery. It's close, but I would personally accept that trade. PC, PPR, pick a side. Jay Jettas and Dowdle or McLaurin, Aaron Jones, and Myers. Well, Jay Jett is one of the best receivers in the league. McLaurin has become one of them. Dowdle's value is down the ditch, in my opinion. I'm taking that trade. I'm getting McLaurin, Aaron Jones, and Myers. That one feels like more of a slam dunk than the other trade we just talked about with Chow. So, I feel pretty good. Pretty good with that. Pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Yes, sir. Feel pretty good about that. So I'm getting McLaurin, Myers, and Jones. Mike Gesicki or David Njoku. What's up? Slick Rick or Jaden Daniels. I would go Jaden Daniels if you want safety play. Slick. Oh, no, definitely Jaden Daniels. Never mind. B-Rob, Reed, Ramondre. Need a running back and a flex. Go with both running backs. I would get Russ. Tyron. Should y'all trade Aaron Jones and TJ Hawkinson for Josh Jacobs? Yeah, no. No, I would want someone slightly better. I traded Henry and Hunt for Kamara and Rashad. I think that's a good trade. Deebo Samuel, you're playing him. Very simple. Saquon and Cup for Kyron and Mike Evans. No. Jaden Reed. It's your first year playing fantasy? That's good. Koo or Matt Gay? I would go with Koo. Jake Ferguson questionable with an illness. Motherfucker, I'm ill, not sick. Jake Ferguson, his value is down the ditch right now. Like, let's not lie. Let's not sit here and lie and pretend, oh man, we love Jake Ferguson with fucking Cooper Rush under center, right? Who doesn't? All right, here, wait 1 second. I gotta take a picture of something. I gotta take a picture. Oh, I didn't do it yet. So there we go. All right, I'm trying to figure something out. All right. All right, I need to finish these rankings real quick. Fuck. Jaden Reed or Chubb Reed? What's up, Nick? What's up, Legendary One? How we doing, my man? I'm late to the show. Did you mention the Mooney news? No, we haven't talked about it. I'm gonna read it to you. I look up Darnell Mooney, and there's no. He's dealing with an Achilles injury, so it's something to monitor. Again, when you're dealing with the Achilles, that never sounds good. I'm just monitoring it. Monitor it, sit and wait before you have a crazy opinion either way. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You sit and wait before you have a crazy opinion. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. You like Knicks better than Russ. That's fine. So many people taking the low for CD. Look, CD's value is fucked by the fact that it's not letting me do this. It is not letting me do this. Just wait a second, guys. I'm just trying to figure something out. So yeah, when it comes to, I know I'm dark mode right now. You guys can barely see me, but when it comes to CD Lamb, I just don't think you can really be super high on him. I just don't think you can get super excited about him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 second, guys. It's gonna take half a second. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay. So let's just see something real quick. Oh, these are the same ones. 1 second, guys. It's gonna take half a second. Okay. Now these are different. Okie dokie. So we're just gonna have to do it like this. We're just gonna have to do it like this. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Start 3. Tyreek Hill, BTJ, CeeDee Lamb, Adams, Tillman, Ladd, Devontae Smith. Not sure what happened earlier. Cheers. No problem, Jason. I'm not sure either, if I'm being honest with you. Great question. Start 3. You're starting Tyreek. You're starting Tillman. And you're playing Adams. Very tough when it comes to Devontae Adams because I don't want, like, realistically, I don't want to play Devontae Adams, right? There's so much negativity when it comes to Devontae Adams that makes me not want to start him. But the thing is, the second you the second you quit, the second you give up on Devontae Adams, what's going to happen is that Devontae Adams is going to go nuclear. The second you think, oh, he's not going to be able to do it. He's not. He can't do it again, right? The team looks dead, right? Oh, let me abandon ship on Devontae Adams. Adams didn't look good last week. He didn't look good at all. Him and Rodgers were not on the same page. I said this in a video this week. They weren't even in the same book. They were in 2 different books. And yet, we still saw success. We still saw success we didn't see any success is what I meant to say. Like, we didn't see any success, but I could see it coming back. We've seen it already this season where Adams and him were on the same page. You can't sit Tyreek, you can't sit Tillman, and you can't sit Adams. That's the answer. That's the answer. We're sitting CeeDee Lamb, which sucks. But again, the quarterback situation basically has buried him. DOA, dead on arrival. It's over. It's Jover for him. So we're going Tillman, we're going Tyreek, and we're going Adams. It's okay. It's okay to be a little confused. I thought that was Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has not been playing well. Josh Downs, Reed, or Purcell, Reed. Hope the Chargers defense steps up against Joe Burrow. I think they could, but the thing is, like, Burrow and that offense just kind of seem unstoppable at this point. It's kind of just like the defense sucks so bad that any quarterback can just go to town on them at will. Like, if Cooper Rush was going up against the Bengals, I would be pretty convinced that Cooper Rush would actually have a pretty good game. right? Because they're just that bad. They are so bad at everything. They can't stop anything. So that would make me at least halfway confident in the team. I think the Chargers could do well against Burrow, but I don't think you can fully shut the lights off for him. I traded away Brian Thomas Jr., Chase Brown, and Jalen Warren for Nico Collins and Bucky Irving. It's a little much, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, Spock, did you do anything fun for your birthday? Went to San Simeon and the Paso to see the grandkids. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where that is. Talking about El Paso? That is cool. Very nice. Would you trade McConkey for Pacheco? Yes. With the guys you have, yes. You have Spock, you have a hat of mine, and I didn't even give it to you? What the fuck? Send me a picture of that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I've been trying to work on the merch, and let me tell you guys, it is hard to try to find merch to sell that has legitimate quality to where I wouldn't feel bad selling it. Because the thing is, when you buy a lot of this stuff, like it's made so cheaply, and it's the problem is, it's like I want it to stick, right? I got shirts for all of my the people at my wedding, all my friends, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even like the quality of those, and they all have my logo on them. So it's like I'm trying to find something better. I'm gonna have to at the end. There definitely will be ready for next year because I'm just gonna have to get them ready. I'm gonna have to spend time and money investing and trying to figure out which brand is the best, but it's tough. It's tough. Commander's defense upgraded is made by my friend. He has a limited printing shop, needs higher quality, larger embroidery, and better. We need to get Nick to sell them. So if you have someone that will sell hats, if you need someone that will sell, if you have someone that will sell hats, I will happily do that. I'd like my own hat. I wear a hat every day, and I actually have. You know what's funny? People probably think I have like the shittiest hair ever. Like I don't have hair at all or something because I always wear a hat. Right? That's like the bald guy move. Wear a hat. I always just wear a hat because I don't like doing my hair. Like I don't like sitting there, and I do kind of have a low key like a big forehead. I don't think I actually do. I don't got like the Peyton Manning, but it's not the best, you know. It ain't the best. Persol. Oh wait, I forgot what I was doing. Persol, Pop, Juju, or Pierce. I would go. I would go with gun to the head. Pierce. Which receivers? Am I stupid? Alec Pierce. I'm going Persol, and I'm playing Pop Douglas. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to post the rankings now. I'm going to post like the ugly version of the rankings, and I'll fix them tomorrow. This is the ugly version of the rankings. The ugly version. These will be fixed. Download. Let me just upload them real quick. Patreon. So D. Smith or Cedric Tillman? Cedric Tillman. Stroud or Herbert? Herbert. Should I drop Persol for Jennings? Yes. Eddie J, thank you for the super chat. Persol, Pop, Juju, Pierce, Standard. Oh, Standard League. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the same answer. It's gonna be Persol because I think Persol can score a touchdown. And then we got to go Douglas. In Standard League, I think I'd go Pierce, just hoping he scores. All right. Google Drive. Okay, so yeah, I would go Pierce just for the upside that he scores. And then we're going to go with Persol. Should I drop Dalton Kincaid? I'm not dropping him yet. Templeton. Interesting. Jadu Smith or Goddard? I would go Goddard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all my DFS lineups in. Oh, man. Oh, man. I've been so busy this week. The season has been going so fast. Buffalo Bills must end the Chiefs winning streak, Nick. No. No, 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 no. I hate the Bills. I hate the Bills. I'd rather see the Chiefs win. I would rather see the Chiefs win. I would. And some of you guys be like, Nick, that's insane. Why would you want the Chiefs to win? Because I hate the Bills. That's why. The Bills are my least favorite team in the NFL. So Richardson. Gotcha. Start Johnston over Lamb, non-playing Lamb. We need to see Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin do the. What does that even mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Or Lamb and Shakir, or Dowdle and Shakir or Johnson. 1 second. Week 11 rankings. All right, the ugly version of the rankings are about to be uploaded right now. You're a douchebag. That fucking Zach Bryan diss track from Dave Portnoy is stuck in my head. And I don't even listen to it ever. It's just on TikTok. 8 million times. All right. 8 gazillion times. All right. Greg, thank you for the super chat. And then for Daniel, I would play Lamb and Shakir in the flex. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Nick, you look fresh. Thank you. One flex, MVS, Warren, Noah Brown, Pierce. I'm going Noah Brown. I'm going Noah Brown. I'm going to risk it with Noah Brown. I don't think Noah Brown is safe at all. I don't think he is I don't think he has even an ounce of safety to him. I don't. But I think that based upon the amount of targets that Noah Brown has seen recently, we should at least feel halfway confident that he's going to be able to rack in at least 8 points to not completely screw you. And he probably has the upside to score like 18 points. Again, I'm not going to sit here and blatant or just close my eyes and be like, wow, he's going to have the greatest game ever, right? And just talk him up for no reason. But I do think that he should be able to have a halfway decent game in which he gets enough volume to potentially score. I dropped Kincaid for Hawkinson. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. We buy homes near you. Thank you for the super chat. Question in chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. We buy home. We buy. I don't see your question. I do not see your question. Is it far up? I found it. Yo, my brother. Thank you for the super chat. In a non-PPR start, one wide receiver. London, Reed, or Smith. Thoughts? Need the dub? Thank you. No problem. I appreciate you as well. I appreciate you. So you need a wide receiver. You need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you need a wide receiver. Just one. London, Reed, or Smith tonight. I think I have to go. I think I have to go with Drake London. I just think I do. I don't think you can sit Drake London based on what we've seen out of him this season. You know, the touchdown equity is there. You know that he's a good player. So I think I'd have to lean his way. Devontae Smith is more of like one of those safe bets. You know what I mean? Like you kind of know, oh, he's going to be able to get you like 8 points in a standard league, get you like 80 yards. But you know he's probably not going to score a touchdown, whereas Drake London has a good chance to score a touchdown. So I would probably just lean the way of the guy that I think has the highest chance to score a touchdown. Reed is another one of those guys that's just like super hot or cold. Like he's going to have a huge game every once in a while where he just slaps the defense directly in the face, goes absolutely nuclear, type of game you write home about. But he's also going to have those really down games. So I think if it was up to me, which it is, right? You asked me the question, I would be playing I would be playing, I'd be playing London. Win in London, baby. I would be playing London. Zach, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. The question is, need two in PPR, Devontae, Ridley, or Tillman? It's going to be Tillman, and it's going to be Devonta Smith. Now, I again want to be very, very smart when I say this because I actually think Ridley might end up being exactly what I thought Ridley would be in the summer this season, and that is like a reliable wide receiver too. They no longer have DeAndre Hopkins. He's obviously in Kansas City. They are now a team that I trust a hell of a lot more than I did just a couple of days ago, right? Or just a couple of just a couple of days ago, right? With Will Levis playing way better. But when push comes to shove here, I don't know if I trust Ridley more than I trust Devonta, right? Who's been this very, 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 very safe option for your team. And Tillman has also been a very reliable top 12 wide receiver through the last 3 games. So I think I'm just going to go with my gut, and my gut tells me Devonta Smith, and my gut also tells me to play Tillman. I think you got to play Tillman. I think you got to play Tillman. Everyone smash that like button. That's a fact. You have Terry over JSN and Flowers. I do. Father Time is undefeated. That's a fact. That's a fact. With some people, I guess technically, with some people, they're able to play for much longer. Like obviously Tom Brady, Father Time never really got to him. I guess in the last year it kind of did, but even then, I don't think Father Time is what defeated Brady. I think Brady might have potentially lost like a mental edge by the fact that his wife left him and by the fact that his family kind of turned his back on him. I think Tom Brady still had the. I don't think Tom Brady was defeated by time. But I do think time is catching up on Mister Iron Mike Tyson. That's what I do think. Oh man. Start 2, JT and Flex 1, JT Kenneth Walker. The guy that you're sitting is Brian Robinson. What are your thoughts on expanding playoff teams? I'm in a 10-team league and only have 4 that make the playoffs. I think the more teams that make the playoffs, the merrier, in my opinion. Now, that does make the regular season less important. If I was in a 10-team league, in my opinion, if I'm the commissioner, there's going to be 6 teams making the playoffs. The only time where I think there should be 4 teams making the playoffs is in a 8-team league, because I think if you have 6 teams there, there's basically the regular season legitimately means nothing. I think the bye weeks are super important as well. It does give you a boost if you're one of those good teams. Getting the bye week that comes with being in a 6-team playoff is also very, very useful. So I am a big fan of 6-team playoffs. Tyson bites his ear off. That'd be funny. Daniels or Knicks? I would go Daniels. Just need Jane Daniels to give Terry McLaurin 15 targets tonight. That's pretty safe projecting, right? Just 8,000 fucking targets out the wazoo. That's definitely going to happen. Right, guys? What up, everyone? What's up, Big Al? How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm playing the Eagles D tonight because I want a reason to watch the game. No one in my 3 leagues playing anyone for pure entertainment. That's why you got to play like a $3 fucking underdog slip or like a parlay or something if you can't play underdog. That's normally what I do if I don't want to watch the game. But then again, I just watch every game, right? I just kind of have to because I don't feel confident giving you guys any advice if I haven't watched the games. Like it's very hard. Like when I went to that wedding, my friend's wedding, the next couple of days I watched all the games back. So I was able to actually give you guys a legitimate take on every single game, because otherwise it feels a little bit fraudulent coming out of. Now for you guys, you don't have to fucking watch every game, right? Who gives a shit? But I do, because I need to give you guys some actual takes here. Terry McLaurin out, that's why. Oh. I messed up. All right. Neighbors on bye. Need to flex Shakir or Myers. I'm playing Shakir. And I don't feel confident in Chubb just yet. Pick 2. Pick 2. London, Myers, Chubb, Waddle. I would play London and Myers. Derrick Henry should be nicknamed Father Time. Yeah, Derrick Henry is another one of those guys. A lot of these running backs in the NFL, the funniest narrative of this summer, 100% looking back, was you can't draft old running backs. Now, realistically, it makes sense, right? When you look at all of the numbers, when you put everything into consideration, when you really think about it, that narrative makes perfect sense, right? The thought process was sound. The research behind that thought process was sound, but it was just wrong. It was blatantly wrong, but the thought process made sense. Njoku or Hawk, I would personally go with Hawkinson, but it's a coin flip. I have Hawkinson, I think, ranked one spot ahead of him. If you wanted to not play him, like if you wanted to go the other way, I wouldn't really argue with you. But that's the way. I like it. That's the way that I would go. So again, if you want to change, if you want to go the other way, that's fine too. I would slightly lean Hawkinson. Christian McCaffrey is questionable, Nick. Yeah, what you guys need to understand is until Friday, all the injury reports really are just like, hey, look at them. Now, if someone gets hurt on Sunday, right? And you see them go down and they're grabbing their leg and it's like, okay, they're probably not going to play. Then that's like some actionable reports. But early on in the week, I don't really panic at all about the injury reports. I'm not worried about that at all. Now, again, does that guarantee that he's going to play? Of course not. But I would think that Christian McCaffrey is going to play, and I would be personally shocked if he didn't. So I would not worry too much about that right now. That would not be on top of my mind. I watched the Tyson bite the ear fight. He lose the previous fight to Holyfield from a legal headbutt. The ref said they would not allow it a second time. Tyson only bit him after 6 headbutts, and the ref. That's so funny. That's so funny. Tyson's a funny bastard. I like watching Tyson videos. Like if you watch any of the interviews that he has been on throughout this like hype for this fight, you would think that Mike Tyson was like 20 years old, and you would also think that Mike Tyson probably has killed like 12 people based on the shit that he says. It's literally crazy. He's a crazy person, which I respect, right? You got to be a little bit crazy to get to the top, right? To be like the best fighter, you got to be crazy. You got to be a little bit crazy. What the fuck did I just do? That's what I just did. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Coulter, thank you for the super chat. Cedric or Terry? I am personally going to go ahead and play Terry. I would not be able to sleep at night playing Cedric over Terry. Now, does that mean that I think that Terry's a bad play? I mean, does that mean that I think Tillman's a bad play? Of course not. I literally love Tillman this week. I'm going to continue to hype him up. You guys will see in the rankings video that I make in a couple of days just how high up I am on him. So you're not going to get a word out of me that is negative about him. But I will tell you right now that what the fuck? I just did something wrong again. Jake Elliott. That's what I did. Okay. But yeah, you're not going to get a negative word out of me regarding Tillman, but I'm definitely going Terry McLaurin. I would not be able to sit Terry McLaurin. And I have to get these lineups in, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't been super locked in. I don't know why my computer is like having this aneurysm right now, so I'm having to type them in off my phone, and it's taking so much longer. Jalen Hurts. Daniels. But yeah, I'm definitely going Terry McLaurin. That's my opinion. We're going Terry McLaurin. We are going Terry McLaurin. All hail the Tiger King. Yo, Nick, what's good, my guy? I have Cedric, Tyreek, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams with MHJ on bye as well. Who do I start? That's a great question. So you have Tyreek, CD, Devontae Smith, Devontae Adams. Who do you start? If you need 2, it's going to be Tyreek and Adams. If you need 3, it's going to be Tyreek, Adams, and Smith. I want to sit here and lie. Say, yeah, I'm super duper confident in CeeDee Lamb. I want to say that. I want to say, you know what? I love CeeDee Lamb in this game. I love the fact that Cooper Rush looked like absolute dog shit. I love the fact that CeeDee Lamb might potentially just be screwed for the rest of the season because his quarterback got hurt. I wish I could say that I love this situation, that I cannot wait to watch a game where Cooper Rush is under center, but I can't say that. I can't lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you have to play CeeDee Lamb, I'm playing him in one of my leagues. You want to know why? Because I don't have any other options. My back is up against the wall. I am screwed if he doesn't perform. But in your situation where you don't have to play him, why would you? Why would you, right? Why would you chance it? You don't have to. There's no need to, right? You don't have to chance him. So what you're going to do is you're going to play everyone besides him. You're going to play, I would have Tyreek ranked the highest, Devontae ranked second highest, Devontae Adams, and then Devontae Smith, and then CeeDee Lamb. Again, I want CeeDee Lamb to succeed. I hope CeeDee Lamb goes out there and goes nuclear. I hope CeeDee Lamb goes out there and goes ballistic. I hope CeeDee Lamb goes out there and has the game of his life, the game of the century. That's what I hope. But I wouldn't project that. I wouldn't project that. Hey, I like to finger myself. Me too, college girl Nadia. Me too. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Herbert, Wilson. I would go Herbert. Bench 1. Devontae, D-Hop, Tillman, Swift. I would bench Swift. All right, I'm trying to get my lineups in. I have like 2 minutes to get the rest of them in. And I'm gonna keep answering your guys' questions. I'm just gonna do this really quick because if I keep talking like left and right, it's gonna take way longer than if I just lock in for half a second and just type them out here. And while it's loading, I'll answer another question. Okay. It's about time to start eating. Haven't eaten enough W's lately. Facts, bro. We need to be gobbling down some W's. Gobbling them down. Snorting W's for breakfast. Birds. Devontae Smith. Second, guys, I'm almost done. We only got one lineup left. I probably duped some of them, so hopefully it worked. Hopefully I didn't accidentally dupe myself. Don't dupe yourself, bro. But I definitely did. All right. Tillman or Rodgers, even or DJ Moore at the flex. Tillman. Tillman 100% and twice on Sunday. Texans over Eagles. I would personally play the Texans defense, yes. Hey, Nick, I got Josh Downs. All right, I have 1 minute. Hey, Nick, I have Josh Downs on my roster. Should I drop him to pick up Jerry Jeudy? No, keep Josh Downs. Keep Josh Downs. Now, I don't like Josh Downs. I'm not going to sit here and be like, wow, I love Josh Downs, but I like him way more than Jerry Jeudy because what Jerry Jeudy is he's just, you're locked and loaded. You're getting, you know what you're kind of getting out of him, right? You know you're getting your 7-8 points, right? That's what you're getting with Jerry Jeudy. But with Jones, with Downs, you're getting a much higher output of potential points, right? You're getting a potentially huge game, and you're getting a potentially really down game, right? So that's what I would do. I would have Downs, and I'm just gonna finish doing this really quick. I'm sorry about your guys' questions. I don't know why the fuck my computer shit the bed, but I need to get this in. Pause. Jane Daniels. Diane Brown. I probably have under a minute left, and I'm not going to be able to finish this. All right, and one of them is going to be duped. Whatever. Yo, what's up, Nick? Terry or Chase Brown? I would go Chase Brown. Would you start Swift, Cooper, or Devontae Smith? I would play Devontae Smith. She definitely does. Go Fins. Fins up. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Don't have anyone playing tonight just against Terry McLaurin. Best of luck to you. start Brian Robinson or J.K. Dobbins, I'd play Dobbins. I would play Dobbins. Now that I've thought about it, I don't think I put Brian Robinson into my own lineup. That's just what happens. That's just what happens when you got to stream, you know? When you got to put your lineups in. That's just what happens. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. I'll see you guys soon. Disley or Janu this week? Janu. JSN or Jacoby Myers? JSN. What's up, Nick? Aubrey or Dicker? Aubrey. Appreciate you guys a ton. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys very shortly with a video tomorrow. And then we'll stream on Sunday. Amon-Ra, Metcalf, Kupp, or Wilson have to play 3. Amon-Ra, Metcalf, Kupp, or Wilson. I have to play 3. Amon-Ra, Kupp, and Wilson. Have a good one. See you guys soon. Much love. Peace out. Catch y'all on the flippity flop. Have a good night. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tasha. Have a good one. Have a good one, Caitlin. Thank you, Spock. Thank you, everyone. Tyron, everyone that's been here the whole time. Everyone's been here. Maybe joined 3 seconds ago. I appreciate you too. Love you a long time. See you guys soon.